Diablo III Bosses as Transformers, because I just recently got a Diablo 3 art book, and well, Transformers are cool, so I decided to make this matchup. Anyway, let's get on it. Lior King. Alt Mode Motorbike. A Decepticon serving under Diablotron. His right arm can transform into a mace. Pretty effective during the war on Cybertron. Managed to kill multiple Autobots. However, his greatest strength is his speed and his size. Just small enough to be difficult to notice among metal ground of Cybertron, just big enough that it doesn't lower his strength. One of Diablotron's favorites. I adored this design. It was, I think, my first attempt at doing a skeleton Transformers, so he came out well. A lot of inspiration I pulled from like Bludgeon and TFP RC, but the head was Bludgeon. Butcher. Alt Mode Track. Diablotron's unquestionable favorite. What did he exactly do to this boat? No one knows. But Butcher is a rabid beast that hesitates against no threats. His plating can handle a lot of damage, and his savage might was enough for him to kill an entire squad of Autobots alone. Autobot medics believe it is possible that the reason why he's so messed up is that he is a modified Predacon like Diablotron. However, unlike in Diablotron's case, he was modified to the point where he no longer has a beast mode, which would explain both his unusual strength and rage. His head certainly belongs to a Predacon. Whatever truth be, Butcher causes great fear among the Autobots, especially that his strength is greater than that of most Wreckers. So like, I very much love how this guy turned on, like this like beast, like Predacon face. I like that I managed to somehow make this weird like cloth he has on his stomach look like a piece of armor. Most inspiration for this guy were are the Menasor and TFP breakdown. Also, I must say I really like the rendering I did for this armor. Diablotron, Alt Mode, Tank, and Bull, though that mod is rarely used. Leader of Decepticons, Modified Predacon, Nightmare of the Autobots. Imperius Prime is the only one who can consistently fight with Diablotron equally. Other than that, Diablotron usually wins. His cannon is strong enough to shoot through a bot. His claws and horns can penetrate the thickest plating. He is also capable of spitting fire from out of his furnace grid faceplate. He is capable of forming a combiner with other 6 great evils into a primeval. That form is terrifying to their enemies, since not a single bot is capable of even hurting the combiner. The win against this combiner was only achieved because Autobots managed to separate this combiner into separate bots and battle each of the great evils individually, and even separated it took both Imperius and Tyrael to beat Diablotron. No surprise here, most of this guy's design is pulled from Megatron. TFP Megatron RID is the old one. Megatron, I think I pulled from the Armada Megatron, the one with horns. Like, this is mostly Diablo fused with Megatron. Maltajet. Alt mode Jet. A Seeker, an Autobot defector, stuck in a weird position where he is neither an Autobot nor or a Decepticon. However, he had several Autobot Seekers join his team, the smartest of all 5 on Jury's Council. He isn't the best flyer, that would be either Tyrael or Imperius, but his intelligence makes up for that. Prior to defecting, he was already effective, taking down Decepticon squads without suffering damage. After the desertion, he got more stubborn in those attacks. He almost killed Tyrael in a shooting they had between each other. He is also in part undead since he bears a shard of dark energon lodged into his spark chamber. That keeps him alive even with absurd damage, and allows him to revive his deactivated allies or long-gone bots, making him a threat just as great to Decepticons as to Autobots. I love this design. Most of his design is pulled from Beast Wars to Starscream, some from the Babel Starscream, and some from Cyclones from RID, but in general I like this design. Fun fact a bit, I came up with the Dark Energon explanation last second, because I remembered that in the TFP it can resurrect the dead, so I decided why not give it to Maltael. Anyways, that would be it for today. Bye!